Hello, this is a new channel called Swannington Homesteaders. We're a family of five living in Swannington in the Midlands in Leicestershire, and this is an introductory video to just to describe what we're doing. We've got a property here, 1.5 acres, which we've recently moved into about 3 months ago, and this is just an introductory video to talk about what we're doing, what we started doing, what we brought from the last place. And my son's going to be holding the camera from now on, and I'll be in front of the camera. So in this brooder here, it's about 5 foot by 5 foot, I would say. It's in our garage. We've got 3 Norfolk bronze turkeys, which we hatched ourselves from a incubator. This incubator here we bought off Amazon for about £35–40. 4 hatched. One of them died, unfortunately, but these hatched about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and today we've just picked up 30 meat chicks for, well, chicken chicks, which will they're broilers, so they'll provide meat for us. They're Cornish cross type variety, I think, but we bought them from a guy in Swannington, no, just on the edge of Swannington. Really good, really good guy. We'll talk about him later if you live in the area. £1.90 each, so it was a good price. And we've got these Titan heat pads. They're much more energy efficient than the light bulbs, the heat lamps, which use about 300 watts. These use 20 watts each, which you could probably get with one while they're this size, but we got 2 because obviously they're going to get bigger. And we've had the turkeys under one of them for a while. So that's just hay on the floor. It's concrete floor. We've put a bit of cardboard down, and that's just hay. The chicks seem to love picking through the hay for seeds and what have you. And yeah, it's free because we've got some land outside, so we cut this ourselves with a strimmer, and then we've got a few ton bags of it. So we'll carry on outside. This is just one of the features, what we're doing, and one of the things we're doing. Not been here in this property long, so hopefully we'll do a lot more videos of how we're progressing along, and we'll go from there. This is our dog, Chip, Springer Spaniel. He wants to kill every other animal that we've got. It's completely nuts, but we love him. So this is the property we've got. There's a small paddocky garden area here where the previous occupier left some raised beds, which we've utilised this year, and we've started another section of garden down there. So the land goes from that digger tract over there to that fence at the back, around, that's our geese, and around to the side here. Hi, my name's Chris from Swannington Homesteaders. This is one of our geese, Daisy. We've got 4 geese. This is one of the first animals we got when we moved in as chicks from a guy local to us. I'll let her go now. But they're a great animal, mainly because they're cost effective to keep, and if you've got a large area of grass, they keep them out for you free, because as adult birds they just they eat grass throughout the summer months, in the autumn and the spring. Through the winter, you'll need to supplement their feeding with grower pellets, normal chicken grower pellets. But they're a great bird. They lay chicks in the spring. They lay about 25 eggs each in the spring, which will turn into chicks worth about £20 each. So if you sell a few chicks a year, then they're worth to keep. That'll pay for their food. We keep them in a 50-metre electric fence. We have this pen that I built where we put them at night, so away from foxes, predators. And they're just a great animal because they don't really cost anything to keep other than the infrastructure you need to set up. So I'd recommend them. We're planning to keep these as breeders, these 4 birds. It's 2 males and 2 females. And next year when they have babies, we're going to grow half of them, sell half of them to keep for Matthew. If you want to show the birds, and the perimeter, if you just want to show them, and the other 2 should start laying eggs soon because they were a bit younger. Okay, come on, Matthew, follow me. If you check this, just pan around on the garden. We started this vegetable area after we moved in, and that plastic down there is just killing off some grass. We've got asparagus, beetroot, lettuce, brassicas, potatoes, carrots, parsnip. The kids, we've got 3 kids, so they've all got a bed each. We've got these pallet tops for free and just filled it in with a bit of compost. And they've all got, some beans, a few tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots and sunflowers and what have you. This bed we've got artichoke, and we're going to put some other vegetables in there shortly. What we've got started is seedlings. This this ICB holds 1,000 litres of rainwater, and how we've done this is, if you look up towards the house, behind that fence panel there's a normal garden water butt which is fed off this. It's fed off this this drain pipe here, right? And then we've got this green hose. Sorry, I'll just zoom out. Which runs along top of the fence, up the back, and then up to that. And when it overflows, I've got the green hose feeding this. So I don't need any other infrastructure to fill this up other than the roof of the house. So I was quite pleased with that. I was really proud of that. That fills up while you're watching it while you're inside the house. It's really good. So this is the polytunnel we built when we moved in. It's 25 foot long by 12 feet wide. Hold the camera. Come on, Matthew. We've got a lot in here started. We've got courgettes, dwarf French beans, runner beans, and if you come up further here, we've got seedlings on the floor, which they'll be filling up the bed outside that I spoke about, as well as some other areas. And come on. We do no dig here, so this was all grass, and all we did was lay cardboard on the grass. Didn't use any weed killer or anything. We lay cardboard on the grass. I bought in a lorry load of a van load, I should say, of compost. It was about 3 tonne for £110, so it's not too expensive. And wood shavings we get from a local guy for free, which uses his bedding for his poultry. So it's mixed with chicken poo and the rest of it. Got cucumbers, the first year you will get quite a few weeds come through when you've just smothered it with cardboard and compost. You will get some weeds come through, but we've been picking them regularly, and next year there'll be a lot less. If you see the cucumbers here, we've got about 25, 30 tomato plants, all different varieties. A lot of Hungarian varieties here, because my friend brought a lot of Hungarian tomato seeds back from his holiday. So we've got a lot of different varieties. Probably like 10 or 12 varieties of tomato. It's been a cool year, so we've been cropping them especially the cherries, the last sort of week or two. The bigger ones, they're coming in now, starting to redden up. So if you come this way, if you just up here, that's where we've bagged our straw. Sorry, not straw, our hay from the main field area. So we've got 6 ton bags full of hay. So we're going to use that as bedding for the animals through winter. And if you look at these posts we put in the other day, that's the beginning of our shed, barn, whatever you want to call it. So just to recap, we just started this channel, so we're not expert YouTubers. Obviously you can tell we're quite amateurs, but hopefully there's a lot of channels in America where people talk about, you know, from beginning when they're just starting out, and we want to emulate that really. We're just starting out, and then like month by month you see us growing and what have you, and give you ideas what we're doing and things like that. It might be good for you, might be not. Can be a lot of the things we're doing can be done on a small scale. Just for some context, we moved from a 3-bed semi where the garden was smaller than this little area here, and we were 60-70% self-sufficient on vegetables. We were absolutely, this is too spread out for me. This is going to change. This is what the last guy left. It's no dig principles, and we smashed it in the last place, and would like to think I'm quite expert of growing vegetables, but the animal side of things is new to me. So also anything you think we should be doing differently, I'm happy for advice. We drag the chickens around every day. We move them every day up around this area at the moment. Like I said, it'll be like 20 or 30 days. We can move from where they were down behind the polytunnel around here and back. It's like 20 or 30 days. So it's enough for it to regrow in this weather, in this summer weather. This we just have as the turkey poults. With them being small, we just put them out here for a couple hours a day just to acclimatise them to the outside, and they'll be coming out soon. Yeah, so these my 2 eldest. This is Matthew. He was videoing, and Emily. Smile at the camera, kids. So thanks everyone for watching. We're going to do some more videos. Probably do one in a couple of weeks. I can do some specific ones about different vegetables. I'm quite confident about growing vegetables. I've been doing it for about 12 years, quite intensively. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.